Hey guys, it's your girl Najim for Lee, and welcome to my page right here. I hope you guys are doing well and having a great day so far. I wanted to come on and just chat a little bit because I started my morning early like I usually do at 4 a.m. This morning, I didn't feel like wanting to get up. Like I felt heavy, exhausted, tired. I felt overwhelmed with things, especially of all that's happening, and still nothing is being done. um, I don't know how to take that, like if it was flipped, yo, that would have happened in less than 24 hours or 48 hours. We know this. Like, this would have happened so quickly, done. And the other part, I was thinking, like, we would have seen all their faces lined up like they do with terrorists. Like, we see them get them, we see them take them into jail, we see them documenting them, we see all that. With this, not one piece of truth. We did not see them capture this dude. We did not see them take him from his house to jail. We did not see him. We did not see him in the police van or police car being taken in, handcuffed. All we were told was what we were told, with no proof, no evidence or anything. Hello, Kat. Hey, my darling. How are you? um, and that bothers me, guys. That bothers me because it's a slap in the face and a punch in the gut, right? For terrorists, we see them plastered. It'll be repeat of, we're seeing them being walked in. We're seeing them being, maybe their heads are covered. We'll see them go in. I didn't see anything with this. Nothing at all. And then the other four, or other three, that bothers me, guys. That's insane to me, you know? So I woke up this morning with like basically a heavy heart, you know. I did my yoga, I did my kriyas, I did my puja. Um, I'm not feeling well. My body hurts. I'm in a little crises a little bit. Um, I am, you know, trying to push through my day, basically. Trying to push through my day. I am posting, reposting, checking out videos and stuff. Hello, my dear YLW 1994. And it's just appalling to me that this country exists. Like, like when you look at the scope of things sometimes, like, it's really interesting to see how a country with all this negativity is existing, right? Is like standing, is like existing. I was like thinking, like, what would happen? Let's just like do a thought, just for thought. What would happen if we collectively, all of us, right? All black people, right? I'm not looking at the color of your skin in like the light version to the brown version. I'm not doing any of that. You consider yourself black, you're black, okay? What if all black people in the United States alone, we just decided to up and leave? Like, do a major exodus. Like, leave the shit here, right? I was thinking about all those that they captured and brought over to build this country, right, without paying them, right, basically took their lives, but without even give them any payment for, like, you know what, I don't want to enslave you. You know what, I want to just bring you over, hire you to help build our country. They could have done that. They could have done that. That's more civil. Since they like to use civil, instead of calling us savage and, hello, my dear. um, Instead of calling us savage and beastly and monkey and gorilla and all these other things, right? Because when they saw us in our own element, they thought we were savages, right? So our ancestors came over here and built their country for free. Like, look, 420 odd years, right, of building for them, giving our soul, our blood, our tears for building their country. That's all we did, was build their country. So are we done building their country, y'all? Are we done building their country? Are we done building their country? This is what the ancestors were saying to me this morning when I was up and I was feeling heavy-hearted. I was feeling like, all this is going on. The question is, are we done building their country? Are we done? Please tell me. Please answer it below. Think about it. Are you done building America? Are you done building America? Because if you're done, let's collectively, as a movement, as an exodus, go home, go to our motherland, right? Yes, many of us may have been born here because, our ancestors were taken and brought here. So obviously many have been born here, right? Once in Canada, I'm Canadian, born there. My Canadians over there, hey, my Caribbean people, hey, let's really think about this, right? All in America right now. Are we done as people of color, Black people, done building America? Are we done building this country for them? Because if we are, let's exit. Let's go back to Africa and build our own country. Build our own place. Africa needs building up. We have all the skills. We have all the knowledge. Every one of us got knowledge uniquely in every single category that will need to make a country function. We have ones who knows about running the hospitals, doctors, nurses, those type of teams working in the healthcare. We got people who are crazy great engineers. We got people who are great at leadership. I mean, in every single category that it makes America run, we can do it too in Africa, in the motherland. So I want to ask you, are you done building America, Black people? Black Americans here. Are you done building America? This is what the ancestors asked me and to ask you. Are you done building America? Because there's no need to continue. They have everything right now that they need. They can operate. They don't need us. Let's exit. The moment we exit, you're going to see what will happen. The moment we exit and we say, bye, y'all, we did our job. We did our job. From the first set of slaves, second, third, fourth, all the way to the 1 millionth set of slaves, right? This new generation of slaves, they have everything they need. They have everything they need. They can rely on themselves now. White people, right? Like, I'm talking about also who's running the country. We got Freemasons, 33rd degree Freemasons running this country. We got KKK, who are part of the Freemasons, running this country, right? Antifa is running this country. You got white men, white women with long pockets running this country. So they can hire themselves now and continue running the country. We don't need to add anything else for them. Like really think about it. What else is there to add that they can't handle right now, right about now? They could probably handle everything right about now. They don't need us anymore. Like really think about it. Really think about it. Do we really need to be here any longer? Are we done building America? That's the question ancestors are asking. Okay? Are you done building America? Are you done? Are you done doing this? Because if you are, then we need, as a group, collectively, move out. Time to hit the road. We did what we got to do. Our ancestors did what they got to do, and they set everything up. There's no more to be here, right? Because what they've created and what they're showing, especially the ones that are running this, because the KKK has infiltrated every single corporation, government system, every single thing all in this country, right? You don't even know. You may have a KKK next door to you. You know what I'm saying? Who's infiltrated. You have a KKK teaching your kid at school. You may have the KKK, as a friend who's a college student. You don't know. They've infiltrated. They have taken over. You have seen in all the videos that KKK, Freemasonry people have infiltrated the police department. They are on the street looting. They're the ones looting to ignite your energy to loot as well. For fighting, to ignite it. They're doing that on purpose to get you hyped. Okay? To get you hyped. There are videos going around showing KKK members, Freemasonry members in the crowd handing out bills to black boys, black teens, black men to go into stores and loot, to do illegal stuff. This is what they would call. Now, if it was just on our own free will to go loot, y'all, we would be hands down arrested, probably shot up already. But these KKK members are infiltrating on the streets right now in this riots. Okay? Handing out bills. Hey, go get you some clothes, go get you some shoes, whatever you want. Just go in there, grab some stuff. I'm with you. We're together on this. Let's make this happen. Ignite, setting up, getting you sparked up. Getting you sparked up to go do things illegal. And you're getting paid. I got you. Right? That's what they're saying. I got you. I'm with you. They're not. These people are lying. Okay? So, white KKK members. Not every white person, obviously, is a KKK member. I'm not saying that. Okay? I have white in my family. I can't be crazy, be talking foolishness. You understand me? So, I'm being specific. Antifa, KKK, Freemasonry. Them three are all a part of it. So, the other day I was listening to Young Pharaoh. Thank you to a client of mine that sent me a clip of his. And it urged me to do some research as well. More research upon this. I'm not American, okay? I'm Canadian. I live here in America. Um, born in Canada, live in America with a background of, you know, black, Indian, Dutch, Cuban, Chinese. I'm like all over the place with my background. Okay. Prabala Hari. Hi, darling. Hello. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Um, and so I'm a mix up kid. We all are mix up. We all got all kind of stuff in our DNA. Okay, all of us. But being in America opened my eyes because it was not until I came here that I dealt with racism. Okay, dealt with racism. Um, and that was an eye opener for me when I first was called a nigger by some white people. It kind of made me go, huh? Like I was in college at the time, and yeah, I didn't know how to take that. I was just like, it kind of stunned me because I didn't understand where is that coming from, why I was called that. What about me that you felt like you had to put me down in such a manner? Um, but I remember that feeling of being called that N word. And I went and looked up that damn word because I was like, I know the color of my skin, but to call me that is what? And when you look up that definition, it's about being an ignorant person. I'm not ignorant. I'm quite smart and intelligent. I'm not ignorant. You're ignorant to call me that. That's what's up. You just showed who you are. So maybe I'm a mirror reflection, mirroring who you need to look at, which is yourself. But I remember how that initially made me feel. Like it was like puzzling. Like I was just like taken back. Like, where is that coming from and why? So I know I'm rambling, but I want to just share and express myself because this morning, the first part of my day has been trying. It's hard to move forward. This is not our fight no more. The government infiltrators done took over. um, it's still our fight, but because now we got to fight to show our innocence because of these damn infiltrators that are going to blatantly lie, blatantly discredit us, right? In every way, shape, or form. So it's still our fight. We still have to fight. We still have to stand up. We still have to speak up. We still have to state the truth, speak our truth, no matter what. Now, other people have been like, well, Naj, you're a spiritualist, you're a spiritual life coach, don't you know, like, this is all, basically an illusion, and, we have to think more positive, and, that this is all going to change, and yada, 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 yada. I'm going to say something to that because I've been approached with that, and it is some bullshit. Let me tell you this. That even though we're having a spiritual experience, we are still in human form. So we're feeling it. We're experiencing it. Even though, yes, spiritually, this is a spirit having a human experience. That means I am here to experience and feel it all, express it all, say it all, right? Scream it out loud. Go and protest. Go and do the experience. I am here to do that. You are here to do that. You are here to do that because you are bringing down, for those that are in families that have children or bringing in children, you are bringing down new energy onto the earth plane in this mess. So we have to do things in order to move out this low vibrating energy, not just from the spiritual side, but also on the physical side. So we have a responsibility to not sit back and be like, oh, I stand for you, and not really do anything, saying, because you're saying we shouldn't be too caught up. We're supposed to be caught up. It's a spiritual experience. It's a human experience. Your spirit having a human experience. You're supposed to get caught up in this experience and feel everything 1000%. You can't half step. You got to go all the way in with the feelings. If you don't like how it feels, that is what you're supposed to go past that and go in. You've got to feel it. You're here to feel it. You're here to experience it. Every facet of it. So, because then I'm going to ask them, why'd you come? Why are you here? Why did your spirit chose to come here? Y'all could have made another contract or blueprint and go to some galactic area somewhere else. You didn't have to come to Earth. Okay? Hey, Kat, where are the black people of color politicians? The change starts with the lawmakers, caught up even more because you are in touch with your feelings and spirit. Exactly. Well, this is what I was going to say with regards to black politicians and stuff, or people of color politicians, because I asked the same question too. Like, where the one I'm really asking about is Candace Owens' child. I don't know. I can't, pause on her. What I gotta say is that it's really interesting how they're not around, because a lot of it tells me, well, I would say Democrat. Let's look at the Democrat side, okay? The Democrat side first. A lot of the Democrats are in this. Now, history has shown us that the Democrats were the ones that were full-on white racist, because black people during that time were Republicans. They started the Republic, right? And so the dynamic was there was more blacks as Republican to few whites, right? And they were growing in numbers. They were expanding, especially all through the South. Expanding, becoming their own independent, becoming wealthy, right? Then all of a sudden now, Democrats were tripping, okay? They couldn't take it. They were like, no, we can't have this, right? They're taking over. They're going to win. They may be running the whole country. We're going to get black people running the whole country. Oh my God. No, we got to wipe them out. We got to change this. We got to threaten them. We got to do some things so that they pipe down or they join us. These were Democrats. Racist Democrats. Now, they changed their story. You know how they have history writers and history writers who write history books and rewrite the history of the country, not telling the truth, right? So people, even myself coming into this country, thought the Democrats were really great, was the side to be on. They're for justice, they're for, equality. They really want us to really grow as a nation together, full on. They're the most dirtiest. And it's so entangled, guys, and entangled to the point where it makes you go, what the is going on? So, people of color on the Democrat side that haven't really come out or did, like Maxine, coons is what I would call them. Coons. Sellouts. Okay? Make a whole bunch of noise because they're getting paid to make a whole bunch of noise. They're getting paid. Any politician talking about, race issues, whether it was with the Native Americans, with the water and the land and the gas and all that stuff, and they coming out and, talking or whatever, they're getting paid to do that. That's their job to do that. They're not doing it on their own free will to be like, yes, I'm rallying with you. They're getting paid to do that. So now you gotta think, are you for real or are you not, is this a job for you? Them speaking is their job, right? When they go on the podium and they're talking about laws and reform and, rights issues or whatever, that's their job to speak. That's their job to attack. That's their job to create situations, and they're lawyers basically. They're lawyers. It's their job. So I'm not surprised, in a way of the Democrat side is quiet. Quite frankly, quiet. Now, for the Republican side, it's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. I'm not a politician. I'm not a political person. I really try not to get into that frame or that space because I don't know enough of the American laws and American layout, to really speak on it deeply. But I can only go off of what I'm seeing. I can only go off of what they're presenting and then for me to dissect it myself. And what I've dissected so far is that, there's a lot of lies. There's a lot of cover up. There's a lot of things I don't understand that when Obama was a president, what he was doing, things that he passed, giving more power to, he gave so much power to the police department that I'm like, I kind of fathom it because I'm like, why? Do we need more plantation police officers policing people of color? No. We can police ourselves. We're pretty good at that. We come from Africa. We come from communities that we've been policing ourselves and put people in check, smack people, do whatever. A community can do that, right? Because we come from that culture of community, taking care of a community without some outsider coming into, oh, you're doing wrong. We don't need that. We're not children. Yeah, so a lot of these things just like make me, ask questions and think and ponder. As I've said to a lot of people, my job is as a spiritualist and a spiritual life coach is I do a lot of research. It's to get deeper information and going deep inside to help others with that information, so this is, I think a lot and research and think, right. And work with other people. And I just feel like it's time to exit. As when I woke up this morning and the ancestors were talking, it's like that question is what's big, is like, are you done building America? Are you done now? Have you completed it? Have y'all completed it? And I want everybody to ask themselves that question, because the ancestors want you to. The ancestors want to know. And if you come to the answer that, yes, I am finished building this country, it's time to go. Why are we still here? Let's exit. Let's exodus. Movement of Ja people, like Bob Marley would say. You know, it's time to do that now, because we're just lingering and we're getting killed. Our people are getting killed lingering here. You know, it's evident that the government, the KKK, the Freemasonry, the Antifa, they are showing in radical numbers, we don't want you here. So let's just take up our bags, take up our stuff, and move out. Because once we move out, it's like this cartoon movie I watched with my daughter years ago, the movie called Ants. You remember that movie, Ants? And it was like this general that his whole plan was to kill all of them, kill all the ants, all the worker ants, like kill them and create a new colony. You remember that? And at the end of it, it was something one of the main characters said. At the end of it was like, you know, we're the ones that build the colony. You wipe us out, you kill us all. What are you going to have? You need us to build a new colony. And that's true. We have been the worker ants for so long in this country. And now that they have everything they need, everything that they desire, all the stuff based on knowledge, skills, stamina, experience, and so forth of people of color, they're like, y'all, we don't do F y'all. They've been saying this for so many years. F you. From the moment slavery was abolished, they had fear on them. I mean, we could take revenge, you know. We could do that. But, you know, we're not built like that. We're spiritual beings. Our whole thing is we just want equality, want to live my life. Don't disturb me. Don't disturb my livelihood. Allow me to do what I love to do. You know, I'm not in your way. But they purposely come in our way to stir us up and take our energy. So once we leave, they got each other. Okay? They'll be fine. Once we leave, like all of us, that's how many millions of us here in America. If anyone can give me that number of how many people of color are in America, out of that, how many black people are in America? Someone give me that and let me know. Let's put it in the comments. I would like to know. Because can you imagine we all left? These people gonna be begging for us to come back. Okay? Begging. Because they're going to crumble. It reminds me what Gandhi did. If you've read the book on Gandhi and what he did to transform India, I like this particular one he did where he crumbled the British basically overnight. Like, literally overnight. It was so brilliant. He had everybody not go to work. Like, took a few days off and put it under a holiday type of thing, like a mandatory Hindu holiday that everybody can't work. They got to go do their prayers and everything. They're all at the temples. And there's a movie of it. You can watch the movie too of Gandhi, where they. I love this scene where the morning they wake up, these British soldiers, British leaders, all these, and the phone is ringing. And they're wondering, why the phone ringing more than once, more than twice, more than three, nobody answering. So he gets up, gets out the room, walks over, whatever, and he don't see his Indian worker. And he noticed like the area it's quiet. Usually, India is loud. India is like, yo, you can't keep India quiet. India itself is continuously speaking loud. So it's really odd that it's quiet. You can't hear nothing. You can actually hear a pin drop. And he comes out and he's panicking, and he has to answer the phone, and he's worrying and all this other stuff, like, what's going on, where's everybody, where's all the people, da, da, da. No, go find them. Once he find out, it's a holiday, no, go find them, they gotta come house this, da, da, da. And what I loved about it is they could not function. Now they panic, right? They could not function. They could not even use the damn bathroom, right? All over India, quiet, whatever. They could not fathom. They tried to start killing them. Some of them at the temple, and sending their soldiers to kill, and just because they can't get their way. Yo, after that, it went worldwide, right? Stories build, reporters. That's when true reporters were really reporting, letting people know what was going on, to the point they got kicked out. They got kicked out of India. The British were kicked out of India. Yes, Gandhi helped to make that happen with a strategy that I was like, hey, we need some of that. MLK took a lot of things and learned a lot from Gandhi with strategy, planning, and doing peaceful protests and all this other stuff. He learned a lot from Gandhi. And I have to give that to Gandhi. Gandhi was a lawyer. He was born in Africa. He wasn't straight directly from India. He was born in Africa and then went to India. Okay, that's how that is. A lot of people don't know that. He was born in Africa. Okay. And so we gotta see that we have the power to do things. We have the power. Is that our mental state, you guys feel caged in. And we got to stop feeling caged in. Unlock the cage. You have the key. Unlock it now and get out. You've done your work. You've already done the work. You've already worked and built the country up. What more are you building it for? So that's what I wanted to come on with this particular video. I'm going to come right back. I have something to talk to you guys about. It's going to be exciting because I'm super excited to ask you these questions. See if you guys want to do this. So follow me right back. I'm going to do another live right after this, now that I got a little quiet. Let me make this happen. But anyways, that's the question. Are you done building America, Black people? Let me know.